Love, what's love? I don't believe in love. It's just a waste of time and lies and. Yeah, I was like that, cold heart, no feelings. Love was a joke, not part of my dealings. Watch my friends fall, I just laughed. Called it a trap, a broken path. I used to laugh when they talk about love. Said it's fake, not from above. Just a game, just wasted breath. Love, nah, it's a slow kind of death. Told my gang, don't ever fall. Chase the thrill, then drop it all. I flirted with her, just for the show. But she took it deep, like I didn't know. But suddenly, out of nowhere, eyes met once, felt kinda strange. Didn't believe, but something changed. You sat by him, I looked your way. Since that moment, nothing felt the same. How did I notice you? How you stood out so different, so true. How you smiled, how your silence spoke. How every wall in me slowly broke. You're the reason I believe in love. That was from a joke to a true love. Caught me staring, didn't even hide. My big red friend said, bro, I saw those eyes. I shrugged it off, played it cool. But he knew the truth, I broke my rule. He said, you like her? I laughed, no way. We don't even talk, not a word a day. But he smiled and gave me that grin. Leave it to me, I'll help you win. I said, don't bother, she's out of my reach. But he just winks like he had a speech. He said, she hates me, bro, it's way too late. He said, just chill, trust me, it's fate. He speaks like spells, each word a key. Unlocked her mind, made her see me. Changed her thoughts with just a phrase. Pulled off a miracle in just few days. How did I notice you? How you stood out so different, so true. How you smiled, how your silence spoke. How every wall in me slowly broke. You're the reason I believe in love. That was from a joke to a true love. Then one day, she came my way. Your friend won't stop, he talks all day. He says your name with every breath, like you're some legend, he's obsessed. I just laughed, played it cool. That's how it is, we boys from the same school. Didn't think too much, just pushed it aside. But her smile lingered, couldn't let it slide. Then out of nowhere in the middle of class, he raised his voice, bold, full of sass. She's in love with you, can't you see? And I just smirked, said maybe me too. Maybe she turned her face, hiding a grin. My heart skipped, what mess was I in? It was a joke, but it hit too deep. That moment, I still replay in my sleep. How did I notice you? How you stood out so different, so true. How you smiled, how your silence spoke. How every wall in me slowly broke. You're the reason I believe in love. That was from a joke to a true love. Thanks, Big Red. Thanks, Big Red.